So the excitement is real today, y'all. We are here at Dollywood for Past Member Day / Media Day. Dolly is rumored to be here. Apparently, we'll hear some news about what's going to take place at Dollywood for the 2023 season, and we are hopefully going to get the date of the anticipated opening of Big Bear Mountain. We also have, like I said, this is Past Member Day, Media Day, and tomorrow is opening day, so it's opening weekend. The buzz is real. See everybody down there waiting to get in.
Dreamer-in-Chief, the Smoky Mountain Song Teller, Miss Dolly Parton.
Hi there. I kept standing backstage and I kept saying, can I go now? Can I go now? They said, no, they need to announce you. I said, I think they know me. How are you today? Amazing. I tell you, it looks great, everything we got going on, and it's going to be a busy year. But before we take a deeper look into all of that, I wanted to say thank you for Dollywood's best year ever in 2022. Setting an all-time attendance record, and thanks to the hard-working hosts here at Dollywood, we shortened lines and we proved that you can have more chances to ride more rides and see more shows if people take a little care of you. And that's what they're doing. We have great hosts, and our work is not done yet, but I am really proud of our efforts. And of course, I also want to thank all of you all of you that are sitting out there in the audience. I know we got a lot of press, but for those of you with your season passes, our pass holders, thank you for being a part of our Dollywood family and for trusting us to create memories for you and your families. You've been great to us all the years. Give yourself a hand. How about it? Of course, now we're kicking off this year celebrating songwriting and songwriters. And 50 years ago, I wrote a little song that's been pretty good to me. It was called I Will Always Love You. Remember that one? Yeah, I'm going to be doing that a little bit later on, but as part of this celebration over the next several weeks, we're going to be hearing from songwriters that you may not know them personally, but you're going to certainly know their music. And it's going to be great to hear some of the stories behind the songs and their talented voices. Now, we have something else that's pretty big. Working in a few weeks. As in Big Bear Mountain. You want to take a look, and I'll take a little break over here while you see what we got up, and I'll be right back, okay? I think you're going to like this. y'all know as well as you know my name, I'm not going to be riding that thing. Because I don't ride the rides. I'll be sweating. See, I don't want my hair to fly off right on national television or something. But you know that I'll be fighting. I know that all of you will be fighting, and I'll be standing in line watching you trying to get in line. But I'll be back in May to help open that big ride and to wave at you as you're leaving the station and you're on your trip to find the big man. You know, the other big thing that we have opening this year is Heart Song Lodge and Resort. I am really excited about that. Now, we're going to start taking reservations in June, but let's take a little look at that and see how the construction is going. Boy, I'm going to be getting my exercise walking off the stage. So I'll do that. Construction, and I hate a mess, but it ain't going to be a mess for long, and we're very excited about it. Of course, you know that you can start making your reservations in June, and of course I'm really excited to come back for the big grand opening celebration in November, just in time for the award-winning Smoky Mountain Christmas Festival. So that means that 2024 is really right around the corner. Do you want to hear a little secret? Well, I can give you a sneak peek on what we're going to expect in 2024 in the Chasing Rainbows area. Yeah, I know where our museum used to be. We got something really good. You want to take a look at that? Okay, I'll be right back.
Coming to Dollywood in 2024, it's the expansive new Dolly Parton experience, a multifaceted approach to telling Dolly's story. Individual experiences will thrill even the most devoted of Dolly's fans. The crown jewel and anchor is the new Dolly Museum, an up-close look at Dolly's most treasured things, from family keepsakes and career mementos, as well as a very special storytelling experience for our guests. Inspired by the idea that little Dolly looked up into the night sky, dreaming as many dreams as there were stars, we'll start with a space that is the culmination of that little girl's dreams, offering a look at Dolly's journey and her epic achievements. In the center of the room, the neck of the guitar breaks through a star-filled sky, much like little Dolly's wishes and dreams broke through every expectation, transforming into several of Dolly's signature guitars while surrounded by swirls of butterflies and lyrics. The music and songs change too, carrying us from the earliest lyrics of Little Tiny Tasseltop to the unmistakable guitar riff of Jolene. Our guests will be immersed in a one-of-a-kind multimedia storytelling experience. we'll be surrounded by stunning video imagery and pristine sound. Then Dolly Parton, the song teller herself, transports us, telling us her story in her own words. It's a heart-filled journey through the important moments and pockets of time that have helped shape her life, inspiring her to shape and impact the world. And on the horizon, the Dolly Parton experience will continue expanding. Guests can relive some of Dolly's childhood memories in her Tennessee mountain home and hear stories about growing up in the Smoky Mountains from Dolly herself. The Dream Song Theater is the perfect place to celebrate Dolly's love of family and faith, giving us a deeper understanding of how her beloved parents and siblings created a circle of love that supported her through her life and career. Dolly's world-renowned wardrobe deserves a spotlight all on its own, and this new dedicated exhibit is the perfect sparkly showcase of Dolly's one-of-a-kind collection, featuring the gowns, costumes, and accessories that audiences can't wait to see. So get ready for the awards, the wardrobe, the music, and the heart and soul of Dolly. It's coming soon, the new Dolly Parton experience.
That's really going to be something I'm real proud of that. We're working real hard trying to get that together for you, because everybody missed the museum, but we had to take it down so we could do something different and something better. And we'll be sharing much more later in the year, but I wanted to make sure that you knew that we'd be having some new experiences in 2024. Now, well, I love you too. And I'm sure that there's a few folks out there in the media who want to ask a few questions. Before we start that though, I have to read a lot when we got new things going. I have to read the teleprompter, so I feel like I have to not really be looking at you. But now that that's all over, and before you ask questions, I just wanted to personally take a minute to just thank all of you. Every time I see those things, I get overwhelmed. I'm so thankful to God and to you for allowing me to see those Smoky Mountain dreams come true, because I used to always dream about that, living here in the hills, and it's like God has been good to me, and so have you, and I just wanted to sincerely, from my heart, thank you so much for everything. Now, anybody else got a question? Now we got the media. They don't have a season pass holder. We'll get you one, though. Okay, who
Hi, Dolly. How are you? Good to see you. We're over here, right over here.
Oh, there you are.
We're Joey and Nancy from WIBK in Knoxville.
Oh, WIBK. I started down there when I was young. I used to work there a lot on WIBK.
Well, we love you, and you have championed so many great causes over the years. Childhood literacy. You helped us to rebuild Sevier County after the Gatlinburg fires. You helped to develop a COVID vaccine.
Well, it's still going. Everybody's got COVID still. But I was happy to do my part. Thank you.
Dolly, if your mama and daddy were still with us, what would they say about all you've done to give back?
Well, my mom and daddy are still with me. They'll never go away. And I think of them every day. And I always think of that scripture in the Bible that says to honor your father and your mother. I think that means to bring honor to their name. And I really think that my mom and dad would be proud of me. I always worked to hope that they would be. So I think that they would be proud of me. And I'd like to think so. I think they would be. Anybody else?
Hi, Dolly. Right here. Katie Inman with WBIR Channel 10 in Knoxville.
Yeah, I went to WBIR too in the early days. Is it a setup? Anybody else going to get a chance to ask?
We want to say too, I'm a season pass holder as well as a media.
Oh,
so I
good
got one too. So happy to be here, Dolly. Dollywood is always expanding, growing. Something new is always on the horizon here. And much like yourself, you're always evolving and growing. You've got your own line of bakery items. You've got a rock album coming out. You're always trying something new. My question is, are you always thinking about what's next? And how do you handle all of that? How do you juggle it all?
I'm on drugs. No, actually, I live off of creative and spiritual what to do. And I think anytime you're working on good things, it energizes you. And I don't, somebody said, how come you never get old? I said, well, I ain't got time to get old. I know that I probably am old, but I'm never going to admit that, because as long as I've got a bone in my body that's still working, I'm going to get out there and be trying to do something good for myself and especially for everybody else. I just want to put something good out into the world. And so that's what I'm going to do till I just keel over one day. And I'll be working. I'm sure I'll be on the job when it happens. I love you too. I hear some little voice back there.
Good morning, Dolly.
Hi. Oh, you're over here finally. I started saying, are they going to hog the show over here? Hi there.
So the question for you is, we're about to leave here and go explore the park with celebrating your 50th anniversary of I Will Always Love You.
Yeah.
Now, I know I've heard you say that all of your songs are special to you. They're like your kids. You can't pick a favorite. But if you had to pick another song to do another celebration, what song would you love to do?
Well, actually, you really are kind of already celebrating it with the Food and Flower Festival. Is my little coat of many colors. That is the song that actually means the most to me personally, because it's really about more than just a little coat. It's about the love of family, the love of a mother, and it's really about bullying. It kind of covers a whole lot of things, and acceptance. So you're already doing. Well, I Will Always Love You. I love singing it. Every singer likes to sing a ballad, as they say. But that song is very meaningful, and but the coat would be good. But any number of them, I'd be happy for them to do whatever show they want to do. But anyhow, that kind of brings us back to the beginning of what the celebration is about this year. And I cannot believe, first of all, that my song is 50 years old. I didn't even think I was that old. Is that Sherry? Well, thank you. Have you got your phone on? Because when I sing I Will Always Love You, I'm not going to get to sing it to you personally. Years ago, this girl, she wrote me a note, and she said, you sang a song for me. You sang I Will Always Love You to me, and my friend didn't have it on, so I missed it. So would you redo it? So don't blame it on him. If you miss it this time, it's your fault. Anyway, hello there. I'm going to have you sitting here. This is David Brooks. He works here on the park. Filling in for Richard Dennison today. And it's just me and you going to sing I Will Always Love You. But again, I want to thank you. Of course, we're going to get out on the park and do whatever we do. But and you have a good time today. It's sprinkling a little. They say it's going to kind of clear up. And if it does, I'll be riding around in the DeWitt Parade on the park. So I'll see you out there. Okay, and this I'll dedicate to all the folks that's always been there for me, and just know that in my heart, I truly will always love you. You ready? If I should stay, well, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you each step of the way. Love you real kind. I hope you have all you ever dreamed of. Oh, I do wish you joy. I wish you lots of happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. I will always, always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you.
We just saw Dolly in the theater. It was awesome, wasn't it? Wasn't it great?
That was great. And she sang to us.
She sang.
Yeah.
And she did announce, I think, let's see, Big Bear is opening in May. We didn't get a specific date, but it will be May, sometime in May. Heart Song Resort will start taking reservations in June. And I think they are opening, what did they say, Frank?
November.
November?
Yeah, grand opening November.
Yeah.
She will be here for that.
Yeah.
She'll be here for that, and she said she would be back when Big Bear opens to send us on our first ride.
Because she's not riding. That's what she said.
She'll watch us online, she said.
Yeah. So we are now in Front Porch Cafe. We're going to get us a meal here. We've got the Caesar salad, and then we got either a crispy chicken sandwich or front porch burger and some strawberry shortcake. But hope you enjoyed the media event. We will have another vlog separate for our next couple days. I'll get that out a little later. It'll be a little later, but we'll cover some of the things that's going on with the I Love You, the 50 years of I Will Always Love You celebration. But anyway, we're going to eat. But hope you enjoyed Dolly.